When I was 11 years old, my parents got me my very own iPhone 4 as a reward for getting honor roll in the 7th grade and scoring high on all my test grades. And I was ecstatic. I could finally play Angry Birds and Dragonville just like all the other cool kids at my middle school. Oh, and of course watch YouTube videos too, since they had their own app for iOS. Now at first I only ever used YouTube to watch Pokemon videos. You know the ones, the Catching Mew 3, Fighting Professor Oak, Michael Jackson appeared. Admit it, we've all seen them before. Until one day, due to all the Pokemon videos I would watch, one got recommended to me called Pokemon in Real Life, made by a little YouTube channel called Smosh. And let me just say that when I watched this video for the first time, I busted out laughing. This was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life up to that point. And so I watched more and more of their videos, you know, like Food Battle and their video game raps. I watched all of it. I look forward to their videos every damn Friday after school. It felt like a reward for making it through another week of school. I like their videos so much that I made a YouTube account just so I could subscribe to them and watch their videos as soon as they came out. Smosh was the first channel I subscribed to and the first channel that actively had me coming back to watch their content. I've grown out of their content now simply because as I got older, my sense of humor changed with me, and eventually it got to the point where I even started my own YouTube channel and somehow managed to get 11,000 subscribers. Seriously, thank you guys for that, by the way. And so today, I want to take a look back at my roots and talk about a handful of content creators who I hold in high regard and have provided me with entertainment, inspired me, and even influenced the way I make my videos. I guess you could call this a little bit of a love letter of sorts to all the people who make me spend way too much time on my phone watching their videos. So let's get started. Now the first YouTuber I want to talk about is my fucking dude, Shofu. Now aside from a couple other channels that I'm going to mention later, Shofu has been the only person to have constantly held my attention for this long. I've been subscribed to him since 2012. It started when I watched his Pokemon My Ass series. Thought the dude is super funny, and from there I watched more and more of his videos, obviously, and I kind of learned how to get into the competitive space of Pokemon through him. It all started in the black and white era. I saw him body the one dude who challenged him on stream. He fucking bodied him, and that's how I kind of started learning and being more interested in the competitive side of Pokemon. And so, you know, even to this day, I still watch his videos. Like I said, super entertaining dude. I can see myself viewing him for a very long time simply for the fact that he's interested in Pokemon, and Pokemon is like one of my favorite things on the planet. So yeah, if you're into Pokemon, go check him out if you haven't already. Alright, and going off of Pokemon, the next YouTuber I'm going to be talking about is the Jay Wits. Again, he's into Pokemon, I'm into Pokemon. It just works. And he's more, whereas Shofu, it taught me more about the competitive side of Pokemon, Jay Wits just overall educated me on a lot of stuff in Pokemon that I didn't know, such as like shiny Pokemon, the TCG, lore, creepypastas, EVs and IVs. That's how I learned about EVs and IVs. Jay Wits was the one who taught me. And another reason why I like him, it's a little bit of bias on my part, but his name is also Joshua. So being someone, being named Joshua myself, I just, you know, it just clicked and I really like watching him. I still like watching him to this day. Alright, up next, we're going to switch over from Pokemon to Fire Emblem, and we're going to talk about Phoenix Master 1. Now, aside from Pokemon, Fire Emblem, probably in my top 10 or top 5, depends on the day, favorite video game franchises. And Phoenix Master is all about that. He mostly focuses on Fire Emblem Heroes, and even though I don't really play that game as much anymore, I'll still find myself watching his videos just because they're all really super in-depth. And even aside from his high quality videos, he's just a really nice dude. I've only talked to him like a few times, but hearing everyone else who has had conversations with him before talk about him, he seems like a really chill guy, so I would like to talk to him a bit more. And it kind of blows my mind how he's able to go through college and still like regularly make videos like pretty much every week. Because I'm going through college right now, and like whenever I come home from college or work, I feel super exhausted. I don't even feel like making videos, but somehow he manages to do it, and at a consistent rate. So that kind of blows my mind. I think that's really cool. It kind of makes me want to try harder as a creator. Next, we have my other boy, Afro Senju, hashtag Senju Gang. The reason why I like Afro Senju is because 1, he's into anime, I'm into anime. 2, hella funny, bro. I will die watching this dude's videos. Like the language, like the way he speaks to his vocabulary, it's just funny to me. And I think the thing I like about him the most is that earlier this year, on his Twitter account, he just said that, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna get 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. And as of uploading this, he hasn't reached it yet, but he's like 30k away from that. So he could very well do it. And even if he doesn't do it, like, the fact that he's gotten that close blows my mind on its own. Like, that man just made a goal and he persisted to achieve it. He's been uploading daily for like the past 3 or 4 months. Like, honestly, kind of inspiring to see him just put himself out there and basically be on his YouTube grind. You know, it definitely makes me want to try harder for this upcoming year myself and upload more consistently instead of uploading like 4 or 5 fucking times a year. It makes me want to, you know, work on my videos even more. And next, we have someone who I consider to be, you know, I consider him and Afro Senju to be very similar, and that's my dude Corey Kenshin. All my samurai brothers and sisters in the comments section will know who he is. Super funny guy. Similar to Afro, he has made goals and he has like achieved them. Earlier this year, he did the 100-day upload streak and he crushed it. All of his videos really entertaining to watch. And something I really appreciate about Corey is that not a lot of YouTubers do this. He's actually has like family-friendly content. He's a Christian, and so he makes like an effort not to swear or curse at all in his videos. And to me, that's like that makes his videos have like a little bit of charm to it, in my opinion. Just because he's like maybe one of like the 2 or 3 YouTubers I'm subscribed to that I could like sit down and watch with my little brothers and sister and with my parents and not like have them look at me funny when someone says like 3 curse words in a sentence. So I really appreciate that. Alright, next up is Dashi or Dashi Games. Whereas Corey has the more family-friendly content and doesn't really curse, this dude Dashi curses like every 10 seconds. But I find it hilarious personally. All of his videos have me dying most of the time. His gameplay videos or his skits, I find them all entertaining. I don't think there's a single Dashi video I would consider boring. The guy is just really fun to watch. I feel like he could literally be playing a game, or he could be playing the most obscure, unfun game on earth, but just because it's him playing it, you know, I know the video is going to be entertaining anyways. Another thing that I really appreciate is that he is a fellow Dominican. So again, a little bit of bias, but seeing a Dominican creator do so well on this platform, it makes me happy, honestly. It makes me really happy. And that ends up kind of giving me a bit more confidence in myself that, you know, I could do well on this platform. Now, the next one, oh boy, this next one, he's had his controversies, but next we're going to be talking about PewDiePie, and, you know, love or hate him, you can have whatever opinion of him you want to have, but the fact remains that his story and, like, his like presence on YouTube is so grand, and it just blows my mind. And I know I'm using that term a lot, but like that's just the magic of a lot of these YouTubers. They just do shit that's just super impressive to me. But he was like the very first YouTuber who made me like seriously consider being a YouTuber, you know? When I first started watching his videos around 2012, it was back when he did like all his Let's Play videos and he played a bunch of horror games. And I'm just gonna say, when I was like around that age, 11 or 12, I was a pussy. I didn't want anything to do with horror movies or horror video games. But Felix was just so entertaining that I found myself coming back to his videos, even if I would jump out screaming sometimes when there was a jump scare. But the thing that made it cool to me was the fact that he was scared too. Like, he was genuinely scared. When I jumped up and screamed, 99% of the time he would do it too. But he would laugh at himself afterwards, and I found that, like, really cool, honestly. The fact that you could be scared but then like laugh it off afterwards and then continue to play the game for the video, I genuinely thought that was really cool. And aside from that, he's like kind of the symbol of what it means to be a true like individual content creator on YouTube. Like, him by himself and his fan base were able to consistently compete and overcome T-Series, which is like a whole company run by hundreds of people, and he was able to get over them multiple times. It wasn't until he himself was like, all right, I want to end the meme, that T-Series like finally got above him. I'm sure if he really wanted to, he could have continued, but then I'm sure there would have been more controversy, so it was for the best anyways. But yeah, PewDiePie, I think from watching his videos all the way from 2012 to now, I think the lesson that he's taught me is that it's okay to be myself, you know? Again, going back to the whole like when he started YouTube, you know, he was a nerd. You know, he was a nerd just like me or maybe even you watching this video. He was a nerd, but he put himself out there. You know, even if people clowned on him, he still kept doing his thing, and honestly, I respect him a lot for that. So, and to this day, he's one of my biggest inspirations for my YouTube channel. So, yeah, go watch PewDiePie. Now, the next YouTuber I'm going to be talking about is a bit of a lesser known one compared to everyone else I've already talked about. But he's still funny nonetheless, and that's going to be Kneecaps. The reason why I like him is because his videos kind of just have like a unique kind of flavor to them, if that makes sense. The way he speaks and the way he talks about the different subjects he makes videos on, such as Pokemon or anime or even hentai, it's all just really funny to me. I feel like he could pull like a piece of paper out of a hat that just says any random word on it, and he could make a video on it and it could still be entertaining. So watching his videos kind of makes me wish that I was a bit better at scripting like funny jokes, or a bit better at like improv. Because with the way that he talks, it's honestly kind of hard to tell whether or not he's doing improv or if he's like writing these jokes down. Either way, it's just impressive to me how his videos always have this nice flow to them. And it just feels good to watch, and it's funny. So go check out Kneecaps. And now the next YouTuber is going to be my nigga Omega Pro HD. This man is my spirit animal. He says the wildest shit ever, and I fuck with everything this man says, bro. Everything this man says is a bar.
Omega Big Dick Nigga Pro. As you can see, a lot has changed. Big Dick Nigga Pro. Just kidding about the big dick part. Oh, wait, no, I lied. False alarm, we back. False alarm, we back.
Every time I watch him on Twitch or on YouTube, whenever he uploads, I am dying, bro. This man is so funny. Just thinking about it is making me giggle, dude. I would honestly, no cap, I would say that Omega Pro is the funniest dude I've watched for a good while now. Not many people can make me laugh like consistently like he does. It's pretty great. And honestly, the man deserves more subs. He's almost at 100,000, so I'm rooting for him. Though he mainly does Twitch, that's why he doesn't upload on YouTube as much. But if he ever starts to upload more on YouTube, then it'd be nice to see him get to at least 100K, because the man deserves it. He's really funny. Next person I talk about, let's keep it real, this man needs absolutely no introduction. It's Filthy Frank. You all know him, you love him. It's Papa Franku. I'm pretty sure everyone, not on this list, but in all of YouTube, Filthy Frank made the most quote-unquote unique content.
Got a nice broth soup, like a little bit of a Chinese thing going, you know. Now we get old Stuart Little here. and we drop him in the soup.
It's kind of crazy, honestly. I don't think there is a single person on this platform who could mimic what Filthy Frank does. And if they tried, they absolutely would not. They would absolutely miss the mark. His videos are just super chaotic and fun to watch. And that's the most I could say about him because, like, I couldn't accurately describe with words, like, what his videos are. I can only call them unique and chaotic because that's what they are in their essence. But if you ask me to describe any one of his videos, I could not do it. Like, it's just something you have to see to experience, you know what I mean? And the cool thing about him now is that he is on his way to becoming a mainstream artist. And so it's really nice that he was able to use YouTube as a platform to kind of jumpstart his career. It's gonna be kind of interesting when he's up there with all the more well-known rappers like Drake, DaBaby, Lil Yachty, all the other good rappers, and his origin story is gonna be that he made these crazy-ass YouTube videos. Now, last but certainly not least, we're gonna be talking about Etika. And I'm just gonna be frank. Etika is the reason I started my YouTube channel. Before I called myself Selena's Best Waifu, my account just went under my name, which is Joshua. And it was around 2015, somewhere like right before summer started, where I changed my username to what it is now, Selena's Best Waifu. And I started making comments on his comment section, and they got a bunch of likes. I don't know how. And they were consistently getting likes too. So by the time I uploaded my first video, I was already at like 40 subscribers. So there were already people like there to watch me, which is great. And Etika to me, he's honestly, I would say he was my biggest inspiration. Out of everyone here, he was easily the most charismatic person. Like, you could feel like the good vibes that he gave off through the screen. No matter what you were going through, no matter what kind of bad day you were having, you could watch Etika and that man, without fail, could put a smile on your face. It was incredible. It's like he always knew what to say. And whether it's YouTube stuff or like actual life lessons, I learned a lot from him. Even if I never met him face to face or I never got the chance to talk to him, just watching his videos, watching his stream clips, watching the way he interacts with his viewers and with other people, it was really great to see and inspires me as a YouTuber, and it makes me want to be kind of the best person I can be. If there's one thing that will never leave me, is the one time he went on that speech about how you should never give up, that no matter how bad things seem, that if you just keep putting in the effort, you can achieve your goal. That if you're already at rock bottom, you can only go up from there. So, yeah. If there is one thing I could say to Etika, if he were still here with us, I would just say thank you. Because, you know, whether the guy knows it or not, he has changed my life for the better. You know, I'm doing YouTube now. I've met people I never would have otherwise. And I've made some really great friends through it too. So yeah, here it is. Thank you, Etika. Truly.
Don't settle. That's another thing, man. Don't fucking settle. Make sure that whatever life that you want, you strive for that shit. You make sure you go for that shit. Don't let anyone tell you it's not possible. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not practical. You make sure that you go for it. You hungry? You want it? Then get it. Get that shit. Don't let nobody stop you. I went to a homeless shelter to get what I have now. I went to a homeless shelter. I struggled. I went hungry 3 nights in a row every week to get what I have. You don't let no one stop you, nigga. No one tell you what the fuck to do. You make sure you get it. Don't let no one stop you, alright? You're driven. You the energy that you need, the drive you need to get it, you pull that from yourself. Because when you pull it from yourself, no one can influence it. Just you. I'm here. I'm here, nigga. I'm here, nigga. I'm here, nigga.
Now, I've talked about a lot of different YouTubers today, but they all have one thing in common, and it's the fact that through and through, no matter what kind of content they made or will continue to make, they have just been themselves. They have done a fantastic job of inserting themselves into the content they make so that their viewers care about them instead of whatever topic they're talking about or whatever game they're playing. And I think that's the main takeaway that, you know, I got from these guys, that going further into YouTube, I'm gonna make more of an effort to put myself more into videos, so that way I won't feel so like distanced from the people watching my videos. So yeah, 2020, this year I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna put myself into my videos more. I'm gonna try to build a deeper connection with my audience. I mean, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this video, I guess. Thanks for hearing me ramble about a whole bunch of people I admire. Alright, bye.